In this video I will show you how to make an inspectable item. I press on it, it doesn't work. I go into the collider, it works. Here I have a simple main scene with character and ground attached, so I can move around and jump. We're gonna create a new scene, make it a sprite 2D, attach an area 2D, and to area 2D we're gonna attach a collision shape 2D. Let it be a simple rectangle shape, and once again we're gonna to the sprite 2D we're gonna attach another collision shape. We're gonna make it inspectable item as well as here, and we're gonna attach a new script, make it a new script, and it can be inspectable underscore item.gd. Here we're gonna add a new variable, is mouse inside, type of boolean, and make it false. This is a way of making it, or we can do just like that. Now at the bottom we press on area 2D, and under node we select mouse entered. We connect it to our inspectable item, and once again we press on area 2D and select mouse exited. Now when entered we're gonna do is mouse inside and do it to true, and when exited we're gonna do it to false. Now if is mouse inside is true, and we're gonna go to project settings. Under input map we're gonna create a new action, left underscore mouse underscore click, add it, and under here press a plus and click the left mouse button. We're gonna register it, and in our if statement, if is mouse inside and input dot is action just pressed left mouse button, we're gonna print inspected. Save it, go into main, and here we're gonna attach our newly made inspectable item. Now to make it appealing we're gonna add a new texture. I made a simple book texture, and we're gonna move it to the bottom and place it right here, let's say. Now ignore that the collision shape is really big, we're gonna fix it. Go back to inspectable item. At the top we're gonna reference our collision shape 2D, and in the ready function we're gonna write collision underscore shape underscore 2D dot shape dot set underscore size, and in this we're gonna write vector 2, which will be our sprite width and height. So it's gonna be self dot texture dot get width and self dot texture get height. And we can see that the collision shape gets to the shape of our sprite, which is very handful. And now if we move around and press on our item, it says inspected, and if I press anywhere else it's not. So if I get even close to it, it shouldn't work. Yes, it doesn't. And if I press on it again, it works. Now another thing we're gonna add is if player is close enough to it, because now we can just go very far away, press it, and it's still gonna work. So we're gonna add some boundaries. So we're gonna go back to our inspectable item, add another area 2D, and under it we're gonna add another collision shape 2D. We're gonna make it a circle. So if we go back to our main, we can see that it is quite small, so we can make it bigger, and we're gonna make it a size of 15, and we're gonna go back to our script, and once again we can do this distance detector just to have a different name from our other area 2D, and we're gonna press on our distance detector, press on node, and here we're gonna select body entered, connect it to our inspectable item, and once again we're gonna do body exited. We're gonna create another variable, is player inside, because now we don't only need for the mouse to be in the collider, but as well the player to be in the other collider. So it's gonna be false. And here we're gonna do the same, is player inside, we're gonna set it to true if it is, and is player inside, set it to false. Now we're gonna get here, we're gonna get two, actually three errors. So not errors, but warnings. So if this bothers you in front of body, just add a underscore. And here on the process, we do not use delta, so we do the same. Now we get rid of those. And the only thing left is in the if statement, not only check is mouse inside, but also is player inside. And the last thing we need to do is go to distance detector here under collision, select to mask only, let's say, second layer, and go to our character here under collision, set that it is a layer of 2. So what this does is basically divides character from all other assets and lets us detect the inspectable item, detect only the player and not other objects, which is very good. Now we go to the main, we run it, and if I press it, you can see that nothing works. Even if I go very, very far, it doesn't work. But if I go with our collider, I go in, and I press it, it works. Now if I leave, it doesn't work. If I go here, it works. So I think this is pretty much it. I hope this was helpful, and goodbye.